His Excellency will come and sign here. There are 2 pages. Sign your name, registration number, and then one clearance that we need is the amount from the proposer. We have a pen. Yeah. Where the amount, payments. You can present with a receipt or you present with cash. You can give your receipt. 3 colored passports, yes. We actually brought excess, we only need 2. You give them to us, right? Okay. Yeah. So I'll go through a few guidelines, campaigning guidelines that you will need to adhere to. And again, I'll give you the same copy. And also we attach the roadmap for you. On top is a cover letter protecting you. And it says Declaration of Candidature, Commerce Guild President 2020-2021. So it is to whom it may concern. And we copied the Dean of Students, MUST Electoral Commission Patron, the University Warden, and Head of Security at MUST. So what we have on the guidelines are the following. SOPs must be observed for both the candidates and the electorate during campaigns. And then we emphasize a virtual mode of campaigning. Rallies, processions, and gatherings must not be must not be outside the gazetted areas. And the gazetted areas include MUST playgrounds and Chihumuro graduation grounds. Those are the only 2 gazetted areas for any rally, for any gatherings. And we are saying that processions, rallies, gatherings must not have more than 200 persons as described by the Uganda National Electoral Commission guidelines. And we also indicate that not more than 3 persons shall be allowed in the Electoral Commission offices in case of any inquiry. So if you're coming to our offices past this session, you will not need to come more than 3. We shall only entertain a maximum of 3 people to come into our office for any inquiries and any sharing. We are also emphasizing that campaign drives must not have stopovers along the way. If you're heading to Chihumuro for any gathering, you will need to drive straight to Chihumuro. We shall not expect you to stop along Buffalo or stop along Northern Bypass. And again, we emphasize that only stopovers should be in gazetted areas as described in clause 1 above. All election officials shall be required to usually wash hands, wear their recommended face masks while issuing, and in all campaign programs. And we also emphasize that the use of sanitizers is equally advised. And then observation of social distancing as described. The last major guideline is that MUST Electoral Commission complies with the National Electoral Commission guidelines. In any case you defy the Uganda National Electoral Guidelines, you will have defied MUST Electoral Guidelines. We therefore request that you should be cooperative and observant of any inconveniences. Lastly, you will need to come and sign here. we shall need to declare your candidature as a full candidate, and then after declaring your candidature, you will have to talk to your people. That's through media, and we are using YouTube to reach out to students. YouTube, the link will be shared and content can stay on YouTube, right? And it's unfortunate that Facebook is currently not accessed, and the problem is OTT cannot access, is not available, right? And VPN, the system we are using does not interact with VPN, so we don't have OTT for the live stream on Facebook. We really regret for that, and we promise that your content will be uploaded when systems are convenient. A VPN does not work on the system we are using. So you will go with one copy of the guidelines, a letter, whoever might come to you, and we shall write to police to give you protection. And then we also emphasize that, as we wrote in our guidelines, that virtual mode of campaign is emphasized. And is on that regard that we shall need to schedule with you the virtual debate timetable. We have weekly debates for you to reach out to the electorate, and they will be live on all social media platforms, including Facebook. And first give me this. So my last submission, has it cleared, is to declare your candidature. You gave him the guidelines? The declaration of the candidature, of your candidature, I am Munyonje Ronaldo, the returning officer, Masgird Electoral Commission, 2020-2021, declare that Mr. Mutundisa Edgar, a student of Mbarara University of Science and Technology, registration number 2018 PEM 056 PS, has been nominated as a guild candidate 2020-2021. We wish you all the best. Thank you. And the next step is for you to talk to your electorate. You can start your campaigns right from now. And we are using this, the same room, and you will have to be directed where you will sit. You can use this. So I hand over Mr. Mutundisa Edgar, an aspiring guild candidate, a nominated guild candidate, to talk to the electorate. And we request that you should be brief and precise, because we are not in good terms with time.
Welcome our dear viewers. We are live streaming from MUST, And today we bring to you the Guild Presidential Nominations 2020, 2021. I'm Amumpile Chonchorina, your host, and we are live on YouTube. We would like to bring to you warm greetings from ATV, and we would like to wish you a nice year. Hope you've had the best. Happy New Year 2021. So we are so happy to have our first candidate, that is Mr. Edgar, who has just been nominated. Allow me have a short conversation with Mr. Edgar. Happy New Year, Mr. Edgar.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you.
How do you feel? How do you feel the fact that now you have been nominated?
Personally, I feel very happy and glad because this is a dream to so many that is going to restore sanity in our politics, and that's why I think it's also a dream that every student of Mars should have, because we shall lay such foundations this year.
Thank you, Mr. Edgar. We would really like to know, who is Edgar?
Okay, I think Edgar is a very simple person, but I've been a politician, not that sense of